Hello everyone, I am Arglefump, the Nancy Drew Dude, and this is gonna be a speedrun for Immortal Love, Kiss of the Night. So, whew, this is gonna be a challenge, but I think I can do it. If I'm lucky, I will be fast enough to beat this game in under 32 minutes. That's what I'm going for. You see the skip button here in the upper right hand corner?
Swift.
That's going to be my best friend throughout the speedrun. The skip button is going to be my best friend, and my second best friend is going to be the hint button. Oh, and as you can see, this is a scary vampire love game, a vampire game. So I'm giving myself extra hints, and I'm giving myself extra skips. I'm also going to turn off the tutorial, that way I don't have to bother with the tutorial. So, let's get started. 3, 2, 1, go!
A mysterious
First I'm going to skip the opening cutscene, and then I'm going to skip the second scene by interacting with these rocks here. I skipped the scene. It's not obvious that I skipped the scene, but I did, trust me. So unfortunately there's no way to like skip stuff like this, where I just have to wait for items to appear in my inventory, and it can be kind of slow. But no way to handle that. You have to wait like a minute for everything to appear in your inventory. Let's see, I think this, you click the outer ring 3 times, inner ring twice. Or the other way around, whatever I did there. I just know one thing gets clicked a lot and the other thing gets clicked a lot too. So this is a scene, you just sit and watch that scene. I can skip this scene. We've got a bad guy. And on this screen we just go from right to left. That's the easiest way to get through this screen. I do that through most of this speedrun, as I try to do something from like right to left or left to right. That just makes it way easier for me to remember what to do, right? And sometimes I'm not able to do that. Sometimes what you have to do is just memorize the order that items are supposed to go in. Okay, this is a puzzle. I'm not going to skip it. I can solve it in less than 10 seconds. As you saw, the skip button is only going to work for 10 seconds. So that's only going to work for puzzles like this one, which take more than 10 seconds to solve. There are some puzzles which take less than 10 seconds. I just solve them normally. Alrighty, so the next screen is kind of difficult. We have to go from, say, left... It's a double screen. That's what makes it difficult. Basically, I go from left to right, but I skip the second thing. That's how you do it. Or I skip the third thing. That's right. Okay. So you kind of have to just memorize a lot of stuff in order for the speedrun. Now I go right. I'm skipping that one casket area there, smashing this with my pickaxe, grabbing these things, and now I go far right. I'm going to beat up this guy, the guy who stole my beloved Valerie. My Immortal Love. What did you do to her? Like, he tricked us, man. He turned us into vampires. That guy's just a jerk. That guy's Jermaine, and he's not going to appear much longer. He's actually being a jerk again and forcing us to heal him before he'll help us. Like, he's not really in a position to be making demands. Jerk. Okay, so solved this puzzle. That was really quick. Great. Cool, that went extremely well there. Okay, I need to use this thing here. Oh, I need to read this first, sorry. So, sometimes with this game, you have a hard time... You have a hard time doing commentary. At the exact same time, you're doing a speedrun. No. You have a hard time clicking. You need to click very precisely to read things like this. Because otherwise... Oh, no. Okay, I've got to go back here. Dang. So this is third. Okay, basically, I needed to get the shovel before I did this. We're gonna skip this scene. That guy doesn't like me because I'm a vampire, and he just hates vampires. And I accidentally triggered the dragon too early. My mistake. This goes here. We're gonna get the final dragon piece after this guy turns into a spirit wolf as well. Okay, now I have all 3 dragon pieces. It's gonna take a second before I can look at it. There we go. Alright, now I give the dragon a vampire tier. It tells us the backstory of every vampire in this game, we skip what he's doing. Basically, he's giving me the power, Jermaine's power, which is the power to punch things. No, it's the power of strength. I can lift things up like this. And it helps give me a hidden objects challenge. Hooray, so this is probably where I might mess up, so that's why I definitely need lots of hints. Vampire heart, sword, and the map is somewhere here. Just put the pieces in place. And now we get a bunch of more objects. Okay. This is kind of a tricky puzzle because of the outlines. You have to hold your mouse very carefully to get into the outlines. It's not as tough, but if you mess it up, it just takes way too long. Okay, that's Jermaine again. He's dangerous. Okay, let's see. Steak. Arrow. Garlic. Arrow. Jeez, okay. Final arrow, final garlic. And, okay, those things I needed to find are all highlighted. Thank you very much, game. Kind of helping me out. Nice. Okay, so I've got everything here for this potion. So this will be the potion. You need to put things in the order that the screen tells you, basically top to bottom. This will make the potion to help Jermaine. He's going to tell us where to go next, and then he's going to immediately die.
My strength.
Okay, so I got kidnapped by vampire hunters there. That's what happened, and I got thrown into some sort of evil vampire prison. Here's my friend, the vampire bat. He's going to fly up. He's also going to get shot, just like Jermaine. Yeah! Got a little bit of violence in this game. Okay, we've got our vampire bat. Vampire bat's actually going to be our friend here. Okay, the cane goes here. Grabbing that. And let's just throw those tiles onto there. Here, see, that was me, that was the game being fickle and me sort of not clicking in the exact right area to read that piece of paper. We have to read the paper. Those papers just click straight. The game lets you just click right through them. Like I said, some things you can just click right through, some things you cannot click right through, and it's just tragic. Okay, and we're finished with that. So now let's do this. I hope you guys can hear me over the dramatic music. Let's see, this is a raven, right? Okay, there's the raven, there's that vampire that I was supposed to read. Oh, there's the vampire, okay. Sorry, I don't know what order I'm supposed to read the vampire stuff on. Anyway, oh jeez.
When I was a bat, I bathed in moonlight. My happiness was infinite. But the
Okay,
hunters
we
count
find all the
every
green
second here
items
is
here.
torture. But Master won't abandon me. He protects all of
You
the
wanna
Vand,
try to finish,
and once he finds his beloved,
He's not his
he will
beloved.
become invincible.
That's my wife, that's not his
The
beloved,
wedding
it's
will
my
give him
wife,
so
my
much
immortal
power.
love.
The entire world will kneel.
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to wait a few seconds before clicking there. Oh, come on, I need to give him the pear first. Okay, that's it, right. The pear, then the needle and thread. But with that hidden objects challenge, and with every hidden objects challenge, you'll notice it takes like a second for an item. Once you find it, it takes a second for it to appear at the bottom of the screen. What you want to do there is, if there's an item at the top of the screen and an item at the bottom of the screen, you want to do the item at the bottom of the screen last. Because that way, you know, you save a little bit of time. The items that are at the bottom of the
Betty's
screen
family forced her
are
to
closer to the
marry
bottom of
you.
the screen, so it takes slightly less long for them to travel to the bottom of the screen. Does that make sense? I think that's how this game works. I could be wrong. Anyway, I got the power of flight, so now I'm going to use it here. This puzzle, I'm going to skip. It's a 3-round puzzle. It's really easy, but... Oh, I just died. Anyway... yeah, it's a 3-round puzzle, so I would have to do that like 3 times, that little puzzle 3 times, and that's obviously a waste of my time here in my speedrun. Okay. Oh gosh, here I go left first, I believe. And I believe my, Immortal Love is trapped there inside the coffin, so I am going to save her. I'm using my scissors to cut this. Then I go in the far back area. I use the powder and the tassel to open up this thing. Give me a letter and that thing. I have to read this, read that as well. There's the lever. Pulley goes there. This goes here. Lever goes there. Okay, this is a puzzle we can solve. Spin, spin, spin. Done. Alright, but I can't open this. I get a sword, so the 2 swords go here for this book. This is a hidden objects challenge I can solve easily. It's really, I don't think it should be counted as a hidden objects challenge. It's definitely a putting things into place challenge. Interestingly enough, you can't skip this one. The later ones in this game you can skip.
The Order of the Hunters
I don't
protected
know
the people
why.
by destroying them.
I don't know why this one cannot be skipped, but the other ones
After
can.
the threat had passed, the hunters were no longer needed. Their skills...
This is telling us about the vampire hunters, basically, is what that story is telling us, and I'm going to skip this puzzle too, because it's really difficult. Also, it takes too long, because I've got to get these 4 green pieces into place, and, you know, I've only got 10 seconds. Okay, so it turns out it is not my beloved, it is actually this jerk. Stefan, he's a real jerk.
By releasing Stefan.
And the vampire hunters decide not to kill me. The vampire hunters decide I'm great. Thank you, vampire hunters. And I believe I search here? Yes, I do. So this gives me the 2 runes. I'm just remembering where the runes go. So the vampire hunters will let me become a vampire. I'm sorry, I am a vampire. The vampire hunters will let me join their little group if I defeat this evil vampire that is plaguing them. And apparently I need to solve their test too. That goes there. I need to solve their test by killing the vampire that's plaguing them. These are also like vampire tests too. It gives us information about vampires. This room you just solve things from left to right. That makes it easy. Okay, that was simple enough. Vampires hate fruit vegetables. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, solving all 3 of those things gives me a hidden objects challenge, which will unleash the vampire. Okay, let's see. Finding all the items as quickly as I can, and finding them all gives me a little sword. So this is a silver sword, which will allow me to fight the vampire, but, let me see, can I skip this scene? I don't think I can, okay, I can skip that scene, but I can't skip this one, where I fight the vampire. Ugh, nasty looking creature, isn't she?
Fool, your weapon is useless.
Okay, so, my weapon might be useless, but, as we just saw, vampire bats hate loud music, so we're just going to scare them off with a gong. And then this room is one of those mean rooms where you kind of have to... Let's see. You kind of have to visit everything like twice to get through this room. So it doesn't really matter what order you visit things in. You're going to have to visit pretty much either the left thing or the right thing twice. That's sort of your limitation there. Okay, so, obviously I decided to visit the right thing twice. That's how I did it. Okay, I'm gonna go back here. I'm gonna melt this. Need to read that. It tells us about the sun gun, which is used to destroy vampires. We're gonna use it like the once, actually we're gonna use it twice, but then never again. Okay, so here's the sun gun. I need a sun gem for it. Once I get it, I use it on the bats. And this is a matching challenge. You need to match the bats. And if you're lucky, you can do it. Yeah, no, you can't do this in under 10 seconds. Sorry, we're skipping this puzzle. And hey, now that she's no longer a vampire, now that we've defeated her, she returns to normal. She was the wife of the hunter. So she was one of the leaders of the hunters. I think her name was Ivana. Ivana, yeah.
This
Yeah, Oberon says right there. It's
Ivana
Ivana.
and
She was a
Milos would
vampire
allow
hunter,
you.
but she was tragically turned into a vampire. And her family was forced to kill her through me. It's very sad. But now her family accepts me as a true vampire hunter, and they will let me defeat the evil vampires.
Petra was right. Come.
Which is good, because the vampires have kidnapped my beloved. Or wait, they haven't kidnapped my beloved yet.
Petra is turning into...
Spoilers! Oh my gosh, sorry about that. I need to get something from the library here to help poor Petra, because she's busy, like, dying and stuff. She's turning into a vampire, so we need to find some way to have her keep her mind without her becoming crazy, evil vampire. That makes sense, right? Okay, I need this. Oh man, I'm not good at this bat skeleton scroll. Come on, let's see. Bone. Okay, that's right. I need to do the bone before I can get those two. There's another wolf figurine. Arrow, wolf figurine, dead flower. Arrow, flask, and bone. Okay, and dead flower. Where's the dead flower? That's the dead flower, not these flowers there? Whatever. Okay, so I found a wolf figurine. This is another puzzle, which we should be able to solve in under 10 seconds. Unfortunately, we have sort of a long animation whenever we move things around, therefore making it impossible to solve in under 10 seconds. Let's see, this next room, I'm grabbing this and leaving. I'm lighting the torch. And then I am opening this with the key. Let's get the answers we need from the library. The library is kind of annoying. We only have to do like one thing in there. The library is annoying because we've got like 10 things to do and you have to do it in somewhat a specific order. Right now all we're doing is getting the oil and then we're leaving. That's it. I'm using the oil to get 2 items there. I'm using the emerald here to get that, and I'll come back for another item later. This gives me the gauntlet, so I can pick up that thing which was in there. And that thing which was in there is the lever, which I'm going to use here. And that gives me access to this area of the library, which gives me access to way more stuff. Okay, so now I can start solving puzzles in libraries and opening books. I got a silver arrow, which I can use to destroy those bats and get more books. This is the doctor's bag. Let's open it, grab stuff, grab. Eyeballs here, so I can read that book. Both those books were wrong. It's always the last book you read, which is the one you need. Gauntlet to get that, and tweezers to get that. Okay, and this is a puzzle which you might be able to solve in under 10 seconds. No, wait, you can't. It's a jigsaw puzzle.
Once the master reached his full potential.
It's a multi-part jigsaw puzzle, as you see there. There's the healing potion. Beautiful. Okay, hint telling me there's nothing left inside this room, basically. Okay, got it. Okay, spoon here. Yeah, sorry. Momentarily forgot what I have to do here. Scalpel here. And now I have everything for the recipe. All 4 things. They go together. This gives me the vampire curing potion, but of course I have this puzzle, which I'm going to skip because it takes a long time. So the potion is going to cure Petra. She's still going to become a vampire, but she won't be like a mindless, out-of-control vampire. She'll be a nice vampire. Like me! I'm actually a nice vampire because I'm sort of a half vampire, if that makes sense. I only had half of the vampire potion. So did my beloved Valerie, my immortal love. And you'll notice I'm doing much better on this variation of the Hidden Objects Challenge. Oh boy. And candelabra. And trap. Hope that doesn't happen with the other parts of this game where I do the same Hidden Objects Challenge twice. Hey, I found Valerie!
Travis!
Okay, I need to save her, obviously. I found her. I finally found her. Hooray! Okay, hairpin there, giving myself a belt so I can grab the key to escape. Okay, save her. And unfortunately, she is immediately kidnapped by
Thank you, my
the
love.
vampires.
I can feel some...
Specifically Alexander, the leader of the vampires. He's a bad guy, and
Alex
we're gonna
took that-
chase after him. Okay, I think this is left. Yeah, I think the solution to this is left and then middle. Left and then middle and then backwards. And then chainsaw here, I get 2 items. I've got 2 wolf heads, so they go here. As you can see, the speedrun just involves a crazy amount of memorization, basically. Let's see. This goes here in the middle. Okay, I have everything I need to fill this chain. I need to see that it needs a rope. And, let's see, my Bat Buddy is supposed to show up at some point here. Bat Buddy shows up when I put this on. Okay. So, sorry, I should have done that a little bit, earlier. To, trigger my Bat Buddy earlier. Sorry. Okay, grabbing those things here. Hi, Bat Buddy. Bat Buddy will give me the key in exchange for the candy I just found, and the key will open the treasure chest to the right. Giving me the items to help with the horse so we could chase after Alex. Because we kind of got the map earlier, which tells us where Alex is going. Saddle there, and leave. So this is a puzzle we're going to skip because it's a 3-part puzzle. Not too bad, it's just 3 parts, so... Okay, so I'm chasing after Alex. I know he's somewhere at this castle, but unfortunately it is daytime. I need to find shelter to continue my search because I am a vampire and I will die if I do not get shelter. Okay, hidden objects, go. Spider. Wow, I was able to place the Russian doll thing without being able to see the screen. Wow, that's pretty amazing, actually. I'm impressed. Again, I need to watch, and I forgot there are 4 coins buried throughout the screen. Okay, so let's see. And the pins go here. Ah, gotta put those things in place first. Giving me access to the house. I need the umbrella to get to the house. Misclicked there. Sorry about that. I'll get the catechist stuff later. And immediately another hidden objects challenge. Oh boy, thank you so much, game. I love you. Okay. Fang, frog, hand, mask, goblet. As you can see, when you get some items, other items reappear, meaning I have to solve everything in a specific order. And sometimes that's just asking a little bit too much of me. Okay, that gives me a bell. This is a scene that I can't speed through, just have to watch it. Cool, and I use the broom to get rid of those creatures. And the bells go here for a puzzle, which I'm going to skip. So now I'm going to go inside the house. That's basically what this is. This puzzle's find the matching things. But there are 3 rounds of it, like some other puzzles we've seen. Let's solve an easier puzzle. This puzzle, just click on the beads of the necklace and they all go into place. Really simple.
A guest stand.
Okay, we have this woman. She says she's going to get help from her adopted son in order to figure out what is going on with my life. Okay, I'm going to capture that rodent there. Okay, get the brush here, moon there. You just need to remember to get the brush at some point throughout that screen, otherwise you're just in trouble. Okay, grab that. And let's just do this. I think I made a misstep somewhere, but that's okay. I've got a hidden objects challenge to worry about now. Her name is Margaret, by the way. That's her name. That old woman. syringe and syringe, skeleton and skeleton, bow and arrow, snake and snake. Help me out here. Gem and gem, flower and flower. Yeah, I definitely made a mistake somewhere, but hopefully I'll be able to fix it without too much trouble. Yeah, what did I miss here? There, that's the thing I missed. Okay, good. Sorry about that, didn't mean to mess up there by not looking at the door. Apparently I needed to look at the door. Well, I should have done everything from left to right. That should have been it. Okay, grab these things here. Use these things immediately here. Grabbing that, we're immediately going back downstairs and smashing the floor. This goes here for a picture and some moons. We're going to put the moons into place. Oh, sorry, whoops. The moons are going into place. The roses are going into place as well. Giving me 2 items. Back upstairs. The A opens the dresser. Drawing a picture of my beloved. And we're going to discover a hidden room right here when I get my beloved's bracelet. Okay, cool. So he's got a picture of Ivana. That would be the vampire that we killed as part of the vampire test. And another picture of Valerie here, and that's all the pictures. Let's go to the picture wall. Oh, whoops. You need to throw all the pictures on there. I think you might be able to solve this puzzle if you get all the pictures in place. You might be able to get in about 10 seconds. I don't have it memorized, so... This tells us that the evil woman is actually the evil woman, Margaret. Guess what? She's actually one of the vampires. This puzzle, you're supposed to drag things to specific places, but if you drag them into the middle, the game will accept it. In the middle, in between left and right, yeah, that cheat totally works. And Margaret's 300 years old, she's a vampire, she's going to be mad at me right here.
So you're the one trying to...
Yes, I'm the one who's trying to stop your little baby boy. Your little baby boy's a jerk. And I forgot to check out this. Okay, this is a 3-part puzzle. You know, I could solve the first part here if I wanted to, but let's just skip all 3 parts.
The Order was created after a mysterious... The cure eradicated the disease, but...
And for some reason we can't skip this part. We actually have to hear that. Oh, yeah, no, we have to hear it because we get an item. Yeah, so you have to wait for the item to appear on screen. It's the item that lets me go outside. I think here it's right, left. Yeah, no, it's right and then left. Oh, by the way, I'm turning into stone. That's Margaret's spell on me. She's a meanie. Yeah, it's right and then left. Gives me Alexander's Tear, which gives me the power to control animals.
Alexander fell in love with Valerie. Now you can bend.
So I'm gonna use my animal powers over here on the right to make this wolf go away. I'm not gonna use it to make the wolf do anything interesting or, you know, like attack Margaret, stop her spell. No, I'm just gonna tell the wolf, just go away, nobody likes you. Okay, and we're finished with that. Let's solve this puzzle now. This puzzle requires moving things left and right, so they all line up perfectly, like this. And that gives you a constellation. So basically I do that 7 times. 7 more times. 8 times in total. Okay, and I throw these items here. You just click until you get the right ones, because the game accepts it as soon as you've got the right one. This is going to give me some silver, I believe. Yep, a bag of silver, so I can create a weapon to defeat Margaret. But first, the Hidden Objects Challenge. Okay, jeez. Okay, 3 fangs. And the bottle. Did it! Okay, beautiful. So I open up the fan, I dump the silver on top. And this will be a weapon to defeat Miss Vampire here. Let's skip that scene. I'm going to grab her little heart thingy. Use it right here. I'm going to grab this. Teeth go on it. And it's the final part of the map. So now we know which castle it is that my beloved is being held hostage in. Valerie is in Alex's castle, which isn't here. He just conquered a castle recently, apparently. More details over here in that thing, and I believe I go forward for this. Grabbing myself a nail. And I'm putting my castle map inside. And hidden objects. Okay, I'm not good at this one, so please bear with me. I say I'm not good at this, but wow, that was pretty good. Let's see. Sun. Yeah, no, that was great. Okay, I must be bad at the second round of that puzzle then. Okay, let's see. Oh, I didn't mean to look at that, but I guess I did. No, I wanted to go here. Never mind. I also meant to go here, though. Let's see. I'm grabbing this veil. Okay. Steps go here, giving me that thingy. Gonna save my little bat friend again. Come on, just give me the thing underneath that piece of paper. Game. Silly game. Silly me messing up. Okay, we're gonna clean the bat with the veil. And the bat is going to offer to take the metal tube to my beloved. Apparently I didn't pick up the metal tube. Whatever. Okay, so that gives me 2 items. 2 items which are gold. They go into this press. I go here. This is a yellow thing. Oh, by the way, the bat is giving the message to the vampire hunters. And guess what? The vampire hunters got the message. They're here.
It seems the
Seeing as he's like the only vampire hunter left who's not a vampire. Oh, and it's that mean guy from before. So we're gonna shoot him now. So we're gonna stop that vampire right now. Bam! But unfortunately we're not too late and Minos is murdered.
It's too late.
But the life goes on, and hey, he has oh no. The life of the Order goes on. His life is over.
Stefan was once a crook no one can now turn in.
I can turn into fog and fly, which is great. Let me just fly to the tower here. Flying to meet my beloved. Okay, here is left to right. Left to right, that's everything in this room. So just do everything from left to right, and you're good to go. Let's see, handkerchief to get that piece. Gotta grab that. Those mosaic pieces go there. I destroy it. She shows up. She is under mind control, so I'm going to use her bracelet, and she realizes, oh my gosh, it's my true love, and she agrees to help me. Cool, so now we're going to skip this puzzle, and it's already 32 minutes. Oh, geez, so I was not able to beat this game in under 32 minutes. My apologies, let's aim for 35 minutes then. I meant to look here first. This room is just doing everything in the proper order, basically, is this room. Oh, okay, Fang goes here. It's hard to know what the proper order is because these puzzles overlap with each other. Awesome. So the skull goes here, and the spear goes here. I'm pulling the bell to get the attention of Alex, the master vampire. He's gonna kick me back, and my beloved's gonna say, I was wrong, you can't fight this guy, you're too much of a wimp. You are way too much of a wimp. Thanks, Valerie, thanks for the vote of confidence. And second time with this hidden objects challenge. Let's do this. No! Let's not back away from the hidden objects challenge, thank you. What did I miss? I missed that one. Oh, I missed another one. No! No. Where are you? There, on the glove. Bit of a mistake, but...
Travis?
Hi Petra, sorry to tell you your father's dead. He died in my arms. But now we can bring an end to this battle with Alex.
My love, please.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this. We're gonna stop him using this power.
Valerie knew Alexander was in love with her.
Valerie's vampire power apparently is knowing what Alex is thinking and doing ahead of time. An interesting power, I suppose. Very useful for me, though. Oh, and we're coming up on end game, so I might break 35 minutes. Let's go. Yes. Almost exactly 35 minutes. Wow, this is crazy. Okay, so it's gonna end when I hit skip, because this is another 3-part puzzle. Done. Okay, 34 minutes and 50 seconds.
Die!
That's how long it took me to beat this game.
Alexander,
Immortal Love.
No!
Kiss of the Night? There really wasn't any kissing in this game, was there? I don't know, it works for vampires.
Monsters, this curse shall destroy you all.
Don't
It's
worry.
finally over.
It's over.
Travis, now you are the master of the vampires, and no longer will people need to live in fear.
And I shall restore the order to protect the innocent when evil returns to this land.
Yay.
Darling, humanity is safe now. Let's fly away, to a peaceful place where no one can destroy our immortal love.
That's right, so they turn into bats and fly away, and that is the end of Immortal Love. Kiss of the Night. Thank you very much for watching my speedrun. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, this game can be beaten under 33 minutes. I promise you, I just was not able to do it. So I have a couple of minutes of mistakes here. Hopefully that didn't enjoy your enjoyment of this video. It's a fun speedrun. You know, sometimes I speedrun trying to get world records, but I don't really have the free time to do that, so I do more fun runs like this one. I just speedrun for fun. And this is a part where I'm supposed to plug all my other stuff, aren't I? Well, here's my video walkthrough for Immortal Love if you want to check it out. If you want to see me play the game at normal speed, you can do so at your leisure. So, again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Yeah!